That's the Spanish-American War Memorial statue in Deering Oaks Park. It's known as the Hiker. On the night of February 15th, 1898, the battleship Maine exploded in Havana Harbor. 260 men were killed. Inflamed by fake news spewing from New York newspapers and cheered on by an assistant secretary of the Navy named Theodore Roosevelt, the U.S. was at war with Spain by April. It didn't last long. With the U.S. victory came spoils of war in the form of Cuba, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. About a year later, hungry for adventure, a wealthy young Portlander named John Clifford Brown enlisted in the Army. He came from a wealthy family and he studied electrical engineering at MIT. He arrived in Manilla in August 1899, and he saw combat while working as a battlefield cartographer, sketching maps of the uncharted interior of the country. On November 15th, 1899, he wrote in his diary, "Rain. Also rained continuously all night, which means all the rivers are up, and I dare say all the bridges and ferries are down in our rear. Troops moving to the front all night. The cursed rain keeps me back. I can't sketch in the rain, but I shall go forward, trusting to luck as soon as I think the end is very near. It has been a wonderful campaign. No one in the States will ever know what the regular enlisted man has cheerfully done and endured." John Clifford Brown was also an unenlightened man of his times. In that journal, he freely uses the N-word talking about black soldiers, and he boasts about not saluting his superior officers, who happen to be African American. By the summer of 1900, he was supervising the construction of a bridge at Paranaque, a place that gets 71 inches of rain a year. He was also sick with fever, and he desperately wanted to be back in the action, and he wanted to be commissioned an officer. But neither wish came true. In November, Brown was too sick to work. He was shipped home to San Francisco, and when he arrived, he weighed less than 90 pounds. He died in Los Angeles of typhoid complications on January 16th, 1901. He was just 28 years old. John Clifford Brown was buried at Evergreen Cemetery on Stevens Ave with full military honors, a whole world away from his unfinished bridge in the Philippines.